Oh, what is up, interwebs? I'm not important, and today we're gonna play some Pokopia. Alright, so we are now in a mad dash to get enough of the materials for the Hop-Up event to finish making all of our habitats. Now, at the end of the previous day, I kicked off building a few new homes, so we're gonna finish those up. Then we're gonna go to the Dream Island. Oh, full inventory. Let's drop some stuff off. Trying to get a little bit of order in here. Gonna focus on this one being rocks and rock adjacent materials. And I think also just the general bricks for the time being. Okay, so we have a dye system here. So that's the plaster, that's the reddish purple color. I did find this feather last night. I'll probably pop that clip in right here. Okay, I think roof needs to go in a different location. So you can see here the storage boxes are actually linking to the crafting table when they're in direct contact, but not kitty corner. So that probably means we want to put finished materials in the corners. Guessing we don't actually use blocks that much for crafting. I might be wrong on that. I'll pop those into the corners as well. Right now this is my plant materials. I'm probably going to want to switch that up with my finished wood maybe, or I'll just move the ones that might be usable for crafting. Right here. Trying to keep the inventory management light here. So I will do the rest of it off camera. This will at least get us a little bit more organized. Drop off our metal. Put our feather here. Okay, good enough. Oh, wait, we've got some trees. Good enough. Hey, check out this masterpiece! Hey, check it out! You ready for the big reveal? Here we go! Thank you, Girder. And silly me, we need to get a little bit of furniture. Let's see, is there an interesting bed that we can craft? Yes. There we go. Might as well do a new one, get it into our collections. Alright, Hobbit, or sorry, Skip Bloom, what am I saying? Follow me. Hey, here we go! That's a huge bed. Oh good, it does fit. I was a little worried about that for a moment. Now if I can put... No, I can't use that as a decoration. Oh, okay. Alright, Skip Bloom, can you maybe live here? Hey, it's something up or something? Want to move in here? Whoa, what? Wait, I can actually move into this house? Sure can. Wow, thank you! I can't wait to see what this house is like. Alright, so now we can get the rest of our items and do more habitats with them and maybe get the others. I built another one over here with Cubone. Thanks for waiting, Ditto. We're all done with the leaf den. We worked real hard on it, so please come and look. Time for the big reveal, ta-da! The leaf den is complete. Okay, I'm not going to worry about moving anyone into there yet. Okay, let's see. Oh, okay, music mat. We should probably get that while we can. Definitely want to get the limited time offer on the recipes. So we can really go quite modern. I wonder if they actually let us go full futuristic. Plain table. We have one of those, but why is it... Oh, that's what that means. Okay, so the checker in the corner, it can be... like a pattern can be purchased for it. So yeah, we'll go ahead and get that. We have the one with the white cloth already, so now we can start making it with other cloths on it. So that'll do it for there. What you doing outside here, Hoppet? Good morning, Ditto. Sunny mornings like this are so refreshing, don't you think? Okay, yeah, can you follow me? Can I assign you a home too? Do you actually live here now? Because that would probably be a good idea for me to do. Let's go ahead and get you some furniture here. I have a feeling this is probably huge, but I'm going to try to make it anyway. Let's go with just looking at some of our furniture choices. Potted plant. Oh, we've got the gathering community box. We should probably get that going. And totally forgot about that. And where are the beds? Okay, I guess we'll just do this bed. And I don't think the study desk is going to fit well. This is a stool. Let's do the straw table. And what the heck? Let's do just the full straw. All right, this way, Hobbit. Get your own secret base. There we go. It's so much fun exploring with a friend. Everything feels so much more fascinating than when I'm by myself. You want to move in here? Wait, are you sure? You'll not be joking, because I will move in, you know. Yep, go ahead. Oh, thank you, Ditto. Alright, so now we've got Hoppip and Skiploom, so we just need to do Jump Up. Okay, so I am seeing that maybe the event expired, so that's unfortunate if that's the case. I thought it ran through today, but maybe it ended today. But we'll go and double check on things. Either way. And then here we've got a big house that I built, or had the Pokemon help build here. And now that's a job well done, if I do say so myself. Yes. Thank you, Pinsir. The leaf house is finally finished. Give it a look if you like. About time for a grand reveal. Here we go. The leaf house is complete. Okay, so this is like our first really big house. Oh wow, do we have an upstairs? It's crazy that we just found this lying on the ground. Alright, that's quite extensive. Okay, so I think we're gonna actually end up missing out on being able to get Jumpluff, which is really unfortunate, but it is what it is. Sometimes real world stuff has to take precedent. I'm not a huge fan of having to bust stuff up to get sparkles out of the ground. I don't know if maybe there's a way that I can have a Pokemon help with that so they can pull stuff up without me having to do this. There should be quite a few sparkles on the ground right now, so why don't we see if that's something that can be done. I believe that Pidgey has something about treasure finding. Did I move Pidgey? Oh, let's clean up after ourselves so we don't slow our system down someday by being messy. Okay, well, I'm guessing that I needed the dandelion puffs for Skip Bloom, but we'll try while I'm up here. Gotta stay focused, gotta get the items that I left up here. Now, how does one pick up the rug? By destroying the ground. The answer is always to destroy the ground, and then you have to fix it, the ground. And there's Pidgey. It might not even be possible to trigger the habitats anymore. I'm not totally sure. Or I just got really lucky the first time with the configuration. Alright, well, we'll just pack those up. There's always next year. It's okay, we got Hapip, which is the best one. The best one for reasons that I mentioned in another video. Entirely self-centered reasons. Okay, let's see. What does the Pokemon Center do when there is... Okay, so someone's always going to be in here and they are going to have a shop. You interested in that, Zerox? No, not really. Guess I got ahead of myself. Okay, so I can buy these things. Okay, that's adorable, and I'm guessing it's bigger than that. Yeah, I'm interested in it. Cool, you got something to trade for it? Okay, so... Oh, okay, so I would need a specific... whatever that currency is. I don't know what that is. Oh, is it cash register currency? Is that what that's a picture of? I guess so, yeah. Okay, cash register currency. I think these, I dropped these before. Clean those up now. Alright. Let's go and do our new Dream Island. I guess Pidgey can come with. Pidgey can fly, so it's pretty good at following. Oh, I can't stop yawning. I want to go to Dream Island. Oh, new doll, it's so cute. Got it. Sure. Here's the place. It's is this okay? All right. Yes. Let's go to a place with mystery items. Slowpoke. It is incredibly slow and dopey. It takes 5 seconds for it to feel pain when under attack. Charmander. If Charmander is healthy, the flame on the tip of its tail will burn vigorously. And it went by too fast. Here we are. Just let me know when you want to head back. Whoa, okay. So right off the bat, this place is different. I gotta remember to bring a Charmander with one of these times. Alright, what do we got here? A bunch of waste paper. You came up with a recipe for pinwheels. I already have a lot of pinwheels, but okay. Yeah, so the event's definitely over. As soon as I saw the Pokemon Center without the decorations, I kind of knew it's too bad. But it is what it is, so that's all right. Oh, come on. Alright, we got some metal going on here. Copper ore, which we can now actually get out of the ground. So we must have gotten a little bit of an upgrade with Onyx. Or the stuff that we saw before that looked kind of like that was an even harder version, but I think we got an upgrade from Onyx. A lot of shallows in this one. Oh, we got more metal. I really like how they did copper. They really captured the peacock copper sort of phenomena that can occur where copper comes through certain types of copper. When it's collected out of the ground, it has this beautiful rainbow patina over the top of it. It's found in the southwest of the United States primarily. There might be other parts of the world as well, but my understanding is it's a relatively uncommon type of formation. I think it was the Southwest. Now that I'm thinking about it, it might have actually been the Great Lakes region. I don't remember which it is for the peacock copper, but I'm pretty sure that it's just really high purity copper comes straight out of the ground in the Great Lakes area, and it's the peacock copper in the Southwest. Alright, we got some new flowers. Heck yeah, they kind of look like maybe like a buttercup, but they're white. Skyland flowers. Puffy flowers often found at the Skylands. Their blossoms are cute. And didn't read fast enough. Oh, we've got pink grass. So we must be in a Skyland island. Pink tall grass. Grass that paints the surface of the skylands pink with vivid floral hue. So are these... Do we have special dirt? Sky-high grass. Lush grass grows in white soil. Okay, this is actually kind of nice. Let's get a little bit of this grass. I suppose we might actually be kind of lucky to have gotten the Dragonite plush so early on. I don't know if that is a rare one or if it's always the second one you get, but Dragonite doesn't seem like maybe the most common Pokemon, so as far as Pokemon dolls go, I could see that being like a rare one that you're really lucky if you happen to pick up early. Or it could just be that they're doing everyone's favorites up front. You know, we did start with an Eevee. I just broke those flowers. Bad me. Now, I think these are still just peach berries, but... Oh, I broke the flowers, but I got them back as a seed. Okay. Obviously, it's better to get them carefully so that you don't have to grow them again. But, not the end of the world if we break them, I guess. So that's kind of nice. Okay. Now, if I use leafage... Ha! So I can actually make these forever once we put the dirt back home. So I don't need to collect that. Alright, let's see. Let's get some water going here. Nice. Stylish hedge. Oh, hey, new trees. Nice. Alright, I'm curious. What happens if we pick one of these up? Dry stylus hedge. Okay, so we can actually wait to hydrate them. We can actually see what they are prior to that. Now, that one's got a little leaf on it. This one doesn't. Oh, I think it was just the angle that it was sitting at now that I look at it closer. Okay. Alright, so we don't actually have to hydrate them before we collect them, but since I've already started collecting them hydrated, and I don't really want to have to go back and, like, rehydrate them later. And we have that stone for dehydrating if we want. I think most of the time we're going to want them hydrated, so I'll just go ahead and hydrate them before packing them up. Now I imagine we can do some new habitats with this. And it looks like it gives us branches, which is great. Can I not pick this up? Alright, really? Really, I can't? Okay, alright. What happens if I cut it down? Get a seed? I did. Okay, I got a seed. So I guess maybe we need to upgrade our ability to pick up items. So we'll just get these as seeds this time. And the one advantage to doing the seeds with the trees is you do get the wood at the same time, so that's good at least. Oh, just shot right over those to pull the leaf up instead of sucking everything in. Okay, let's get more of these. Can I do that with these plants that are in the ground? No. Okay. Hope everyone is having an excellent time today. Perhaps you've got this running while you're playing along on your own. That's the best, really, isn't it? Having a Let's Play on while you're playing the same game. Fiji, so that's how fast you can walk. Ditto? Yeah, interesting. Here, look at this. How about, how do you feel about light bulbs? Hey-o, what you got there? It's for you. Oh, for real? Yeah. Some waste paper. Okay, next experiment. What happens if I cut it down without rehydrating it? Not get very much wood, but I do get the seed. Pointy tree seeds. They are indeed pointy trees. Very, very good observation. Little name there. Love it. Love it. So many scientific names out there in our own world. When you look at the actual Latin or whatever language they happen to be based on, very often end up being something along the lines of pointy tree. And we just make it sound fancy by using Latin and other older Romantic language. Okay. Hydrate a few things. Very poorly there, but hey, I found another boy. No, bad game. Must be efficient. Okay, let's get ourselves some logs and some pointed tree seeds. Conifers are some of the oldest seeded plants on Earth, and they're really quite effective at what they do. So their seeds aren't quite as complicated as some of the plants that would develop later, but the conifers have stuck around because they're really good at defending themselves chemically. And they're also really tough. So those lovely needles give them a lot of protection from things like heavy snow building on their branches. It also helps them deal with really dry conditions. They have a lovely waxy coating over those to help them reduce how much water they lose. Really, really supremely adaptive group of plants. And maybe a little underappreciated. Ooh! That is beautiful, and a pile of prismatic ice. I feel like this is the type of effect that they wanted to have in Scarlet and Violet, and just the way that they ended up implementing it was just too power heavy, and they couldn't pull it off, so they're definitely showing off in this one. So what type of material is this? Mysterious stone. Yeah. I do feel like we are getting... This might be a rare type of biome to reach. Because, I mean, look at how gorgeous this is. Let's mine some of this. This is just, like, everywhere all the time. Like, how gorgeous is this game? I was excited about getting basic gray fish scale recipe bricks, and here we are getting like pearls. Just build an entire building castle out of pearl rock. I wish we had slightly stronger abilities at the moment. Hopefully we'll get maybe some Pokemon that we can work with that let us get really big amounts of material at some point. We're not there yet. We're going to do this the hard way. So effects like this with these gorgeous pearls, certainly a lot of optimization probably went into making this effect work well in, without using up too much power given the number that need to be rendered. I'm sure there's some tricks in here. Some classic ones is you actually only have a couple of them rendered at a time, and what you're seeing is clones. Randomized clones from the smaller set. So they all update their lighting and everything together. But it looks really cool. Like there's a bunch of them. That's a classic optimization. See, you didn't know you were going to learn about botany and game design today, did you? Or if you've been here for a while, you absolutely expected that. Interesting that they gave it the metal sound. To me, it really reads more like pearls. Perhaps a massive deposit of the shells of deceased ammonites and olmostars. Much as in how our world we have minerals that are the result of fossilization on the shells of ammonites, which is what ammonite takes its inspiration from. So ammonites were kind of like a squid, kind of like a chambered nautilus, but their shells were a lot more sophisticated than the chambered nautilus. Their eyes were more sophisticated. They were very advanced mollusks. And they went extinct during an ocean acidification event, which when that happens, and we're actually, unfortunately, very quickly reaching that threshold today as well from the amount of CO2 that's in the atmosphere. But when that happens, the pH of the ocean dips so far that animals that have calcium carbonate shells start struggling to be able to build the shells fast enough to basically stop them from being eroded by the water itself. And because ammonites were living more in like shallow areas, and I mean they were really successful. I mean there were giant ones like the size of a car, super teeny tiny ones. I mean they lived everywhere. They were basically on par with today's fish in terms of abundance, and they couldn't deal with the pH change. Like they were were too dependent on their shells to survive. And now how the chambered nautilus, which is a lineage that actually predates the advancements of the ammonites, how that managed to survive, the best guess is that they were in some sort of deep water pocket that wasn't as badly impacted. The other thing that could have been involved with that, and this is kind of interesting, is the reproductive strategy. So, most cephalopods, the tragedy of the cephalopods being incredibly intelligent animals, their learning rates and everything is amazing, but their lives are incredibly short because the way that they store information, we still don't fully understand this, so this could be overturned at some point, but it appears that they actually are able to kind of manipulate their own DNA in a way where instead of it being used for just building their bodies, they actually can store some amount of memory in there. It's a little bit odd, but because they're rewriting their DNA constantly, they break down. Like they can't really live that long. So they have this very short lifespan of at most a few years, and that really, they never stop learning. They just keep becoming more incredible the longer they live and the more you teach them, but then they die very, very young compared to like a human's lifespan. So the nautilus, the chambered nautilus, it's a cephalopod, but it actually lives for decades. It predates that really short lifespan and some of those other weird adaptations, so it doesn't have that problem. Which means if the ocean acidification was, maybe it wasn't a problem for adult animals with shells, right? Because there were other groups of animals with shells that did survive. So maybe the adults didn't have a problem, but maybe the babies did, right? So the species where the adults could ride out the acidification, which would only have needed to have lasted a few years to be incredibly lethal, right? If you're in a species where the adults can ride that out, you're fine. But if you're a species where you have to basically make babies every year or every couple of years, and that happens, and your babies can't even grow and develop, you're dead. So that's probably, at least in my book, the most likely reason why the chambered nautilus survived while the highly sophisticated ammonites did not. The ammonites may have had a faster life cycle and simply weren't able to recover from a couple of years or a couple of decades, maybe even a few hundred years of ocean acidification. It just wore them down rapidly, and their babies just couldn't develop correctly. But we should be appreciative of the fact that we do still have the chambered nautilus. So that beautiful rock back there, we get rocks like that on Earth thanks to the ammonites' fossilized shells, because they were around for hundreds of millions of years and had more than enough time to turn to stone and maintain their beautiful pearly patterns in that stone. You can also find them pyritized. That's fool's gold, so they'll have the pearl finish over the pyrite. Very beautiful as well. Wow, these cloud flowers are everywhere. Okay, we've got a sparkly thing in a rock. Pidgey, can you help me with this? Okay. Did I accidentally put the dowsing machine away? Well, good for me. Okay. Let's see. Did it give us a tips and tricks for this? Moves, interacting with other Pokemon. Searching for Pokemon with the Pokedex. Help from followers, burn, grow, water, chop, build, bulldoze, search. If you hold the dowsing machine and press A while walking with a Pokemon who has search specialty, you'll start looking for buried items. Okay. Well, good for me for getting... accidentally putting away... Oh no, it's right here. Everyone yelling at the camera. Who am I kidding? Nobody's actually watching this, right? I just started doing this. It's probably unbearable. The sound might be bad. I have no idea. I'm going to need you guys to let me know if and when anybody ever sees this. All right, so let's get this out. Okay, that did not work. There's something here. I know it. Okay, yes. Okay, well, you're not going to help me get it out of the wall. I still have to break it. I don't like that I have to break it. Hollow City Day. If you have a music player, you can listen to this tropical tune. Oh, okay, another type of rock we don't have yet. I don't really feel the need to have a bunch of that right now. What about this? Dry, high sky grass. Paper, we definitely want to get lots of paper because that's probably going to be in a bunch of recipes. Copper. I have no idea what we do with the copper. No recipes yet that use copper, as far as I know. Again, haven't looked that close at the recipes yet. We've sort of been in a mad dash to try and get all of the hoppets. We did not get actual hoppet, or we did not get actual jump fluff. But, yeah, we'll probably settle down, maybe do some builds soon here. And I'll probably split the series up into the different zones as independent Let's Plays. So, it is going to be easy to skip the ones where I'm still trying to figure out how to do this. Shout out to my friends and family who suggested that I mix some Let's Plays with nerd facts, because who doesn't love some fun, weird nerd facts? Now, they are always going to be kind of off the cuff, so I do encourage, double checking if you're using any of that information for vital reasons, because human memory is not perfect, and I am human. In fact, not a Ditto in real life. Part of me wonders if they're gonna sneak in some alternative plants through here, but I bet they're gonna put them at a different elevation if they do that. There is so much of this pearl stuff, but it's all in this one area. I might come back later for that. Okay, let's see. Skylands, sandstone, pure white soil, Skyland cliff rock, Skyland high grass. Alright, we do not need more light bulbs. We have so many glowing mushrooms, so we will drop that. Gonna get rid of... I have sticks. I have lots of sticks and rocks. Okay, we don't want the seed version of the bush because that's just the one. Same thing with the flower. Alright. Punching game. Ooh, those are cool. Got some bluebells, some lupine. What are we looking at here? Robust flower. Non-committal. Snapdragons, actually. Now that I'm looking at it closer, probably closest to snapdragons. Close to 10 flowers, but lovely, lovely conical flowers, nonetheless. Conical flower racemes, nonetheless. Raceme is just a cluster of flowers in a fancy pattern. Alright. Oh, there's some more here. I really like these. These are great. Some of these flowers I've just been getting, you know, because it's good to have some options, but those I really like. Oh, what do we got up here? We've got more waste paper. Somebody just really trashed this place. Better paper than plastic, though. I remember as a kid, people kept saying, "Oh, the paper grocery bags are building up in the garbage dumps, and it's a huge problem. You know, it can create methane gas, etc., etc., etc. We should all switch over to using the plastic bags." And I was like, "Aren't the plastic bags like there forever? Isn't that going to be like an even bigger problem?" And they're like, no, this is the solution. And I never understood why that was supposed to be a solution. And today it just seems hilarious that that was ever even thought to be like a better way to do it. All right, fireplace nap spot. All right. Okay, so maybe that'll get us one of the canine Pokemon. That would be fun. I guess since these are right here, we can just go ahead and grab them. I do like that you can see stuff off in the distance. I'm guessing that a lot of that can't actually be reached, but maybe it can. And we got all kinds of good stuff here. Probably gonna need to drop some stuff off and come back. What's this? Fluff. But no more cotton spores. At least we have one cotton spore left over that we can keep as a decoration. Oh, I still have this on me. I didn't even bring that with. 10 iron pillars. Okay, let's, oh, okay. Grabbed onto the one going down. I do think the zoomed in controls are maybe a little bit better than the Dragon Quest Builders 2, but the general controls and targeting maybe not quite as nice. I did not mean to pick up the spotlight, but okay. You got some habitat information. You haven't discovered this habitat yet. It's a work desk. Oh, cool. That can be for attracting me. Maybe Porygon? I don't know. Porygon is another one of my favorites. So that would be cool. Alright, so we are pretty much at the top of everything here in a lovely little lighthouse. Oh, wow. Gosh, there's so many interesting things, but that's going to have to wait until the next one. So have a great time, wonderful rest of your day, and I will catch you in the next one. Well, okay, that's interesting. I was making a title card, and uh-oh. You dropped feathers? Cool. Oh, we got one of each. Why does this always happen when I'm off camera?